Det är nu cirka 7 timmar kvar till nedsläpp mellan Mora och Södertälje här i FM Mattsson Arena, och A-laget har precis avslutat sin värmning. Och här på läktaren har vi sprungit på en scout från Ottawa Senators. Can you begin to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Randy Lee. I'm Director of Player Development for the Ottawa Senators Hockey Club.
Tell us, what are you doing here?
My job is to oversee all our prospects in our organization, so I've come over with our goaltending coach Rick Wamsley and our Finnish scout Mikael Wikstrand, and we're here to see Mikael Wikstrand and Marcus Högberg, two of our draft picks.
Can you explain the work of a scout?
I'm in charge of player development, so I'm in charge to make sure that as an organization we know how our young guys are doing, whether they're in Sweden or Russia or Finland or in U.S. college or in junior, and we follow their progress, and we try to recommend to our general manager when we would sign this player or when the best bet is to make them turn pro.
So how do you find these guys? Do you get tip from the club, or do you find any player by yourself? Or?
Our scouting staff identified these guys. We have a very good viewpoint of in Sweden. We have a lot of players we've identified. We've had a lot of players in our system that were Swedish. So we've right now, last year we had 5 Swedish players in our team, and we have a number of Swedish players in our minor league team in Binghamton. So we really depend on the Swedish guys, and we've had good luck with our Swedes.
Now you're here to see Mikael Wikstrand and Marcus Högberg. What do you can say about these guys?
Both very professional. We've had them both at our development camps in Ottawa in the summer. I think they've taken some of the stuff that we've taught them. We're trying to get a good working relationship with their coaches, so we understand how they're developing. Their coaches know them better than we do. They see them every day, so they can tell us what they should work on, what they should focus on. So as a club, we just try to support the coaches here and make sure we do the best thing for the player.
So what do you say about the Swedish league?
Well, it's great. It's good hockey. We're going to see 2 games. We've been here a couple times to see our players, and it's great to see the fan support. And we like to see the different practices and how hard they work off ice, and the type of different drills they do. And it's different than the North American game, but it's good for us to see a different approach to the game in terms of practices.
But now they play in the second league here in Sweden. What do you think about that?
We don't think it's a bad thing at all. I mean, ideally we want the player to play at the best level possible, but we want them to play a lot of minutes. We tell all our guys that we want them to play important minutes, meaningful minutes, and we think it's a lot better if you have to play one level down and play a bigger role and play in every important situation, and then when you're ready to make the next step, then you do that. One thing we do with our players is we talk to them every week. We have an email system where they email goals for the week, what they're doing. So they'll say, this week I'm working on my defensive play. This week I'm working on my off-ice habits, my recovery, my regeneration, things like that. And they send that to me every week about things they're working on, and then they reflect on the week previous. What did they do last week? What did they accomplish? And what things they didn't do that they want to work on. And these 2 players have picked up on that really well, and it's worked out very well for us, and it's worked out very well for them.
So the last question, what do you expect from the game tonight?
We just want to see our guys progress well. I'm not sure our goaltender is playing, but I know Michael plays a lot of hockey. He's playing 28 to 32 minutes a game, which is really impressive. Marcus played a good game the other night. We had a chance to sit down with these 2 guys last night and get to pick their brain and find out more about them, and it was really good. A lot of insight for us, and I think we left a good impression on them.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.